quite different, but it's a very easy repetition to learn. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the Picot V stitch. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some cotton yarn size 4. So for this stitch, you want to start with a foundation chain that's a multiple of 3. So in my case, I have 15. For row 1, you want to skip 3 chains, which counts as a double crochet. So we're skipping 1, 2, 3. And into the next, you're going to do 1 double crochet. Now we're going to skip 1 chain. So skip this one. And into the next, you're going to do 1 double crochet. Now we're going to work a picot. So for that, you're going to want to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to go into the top of the double crochet we just did. Into there, we're going to do a slip stitch. So you want to go basically in front of the fabric with your hook into the top of the double crochet you just made. Grab the yarn and pull it through. Pull it through entirely so you can do your slip stitch. And that creates your picot, which is those chains kind of sticking out of the work. So after that, you're going to do 1 double crochet into the same chain that you're in. So in the same chain that double crochet was made previously, into there you're going to do another double crochet. And that's going to give you, I want to show you, it's going to give you a double crochet. Let me see, bring it closer. It's going to give you a double crochet, picot, so a little peak there, and then another double crochet, forming like a V. And that's what you want. So now we're going to start the row repeat. You're going to skip 2 chains. So you're skipping 1 and 2. And then into the next, we're going to work the same V picot stitch. So you're going to do a double crochet after skipping 2 chains. 1 double crochet. A picot, which is 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. And into the top of the double crochet that you just made, into there, do a slip stitch to finish off the picot. Now we're going to do a double crochet into that same chain. So you yarn over and do a double crochet into the exact same chain that the last double crochet was in. And that completes your next V with a picot on top. So that's the row repeat. You're going to skip 2 and then do a V picot. And I will see you at the end of the row. All right, so at the end of the row here, you're going to have 3 chains left. And so you're going to skip 2, but into the last one, you're just going to do 1 double crochet to finish off the first row. So we've skipped 2, and into the last, do 1 double crochet. And this is the end of row 1. For row 2, you're going to chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. And now you're going to flip your work. We're going to do 1 double crochet into the first stitch. So into the very first stitch, 1 double crochet. And now you're going to start your row repeat. So we're going to skip the double crochet, the first double crochet of the next V stitch, the picot, and into the next double crochet, you're going to do a V picot stitch. So you yarn over to go in with the first double crochet. We're going into this spot, which is the top of the double crochet, the second one. Going in there, grab the yarn and pull it through, and complete your double crochet. Now you're going to do the picot by chaining 3 and doing a slip stitch into the top of the double crochet. Oh, slip stitch into there. And now we're going to do another double crochet into the exact same spot that you did your previous double crochet into. So now you've created your first V picot stitch of this row. And that's the row repeat. Essentially, you're going to skip the first double crochet, the picot, and into the next double crochet, you're going to do a V picot stitch with a double crochet, a chain 3, slip stitch into the top of that double crochet you just made, And now another double crochet into the same spot to finish the V-stitch. And there you have it. So that's the row repeat you want to follow, and I will see you at the end of the row. Okay, so at the end of row 2 here, I've just done my final V picot stitch, and I'm left with a turning chain. So into the top of that turning chain, you want to do a double crochet to finish this row. So you go into the top of the turning chain with 1 double crochet. And that there is the end of row 2. So moving forward, you just want to repeat row 2 back and forth until you have the desired length of your work or a finished swatch. This one's quite interesting. So the picot stitches add those like spikes on top of the fabric, but they're kind of hanging. They're not stuck to it, if you know what I mean. Like there's some gapping in between, and so they could kind of flop depending on what material you use. Yeah, quite simple repetition. Essentially V stitches and a little thing on top. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.